Every day for Alara was a battle. Her school hallway was a gauntlet ruled by Chloe and her friends. Their words were weapons, their laughter a constant, crushing reminder that she didn't belong. Four eyes. Weirdo. A shove here, a lost textbook there. To them, it was a game. To Alara, it was the end of the world. One night, tears streaming down her face, she finally told her parents. "They're so mean to me every day. I can't take it anymore," her mom sighed. "Oh, honey, kids can be cruel. You have to be tougher. Tell your teacher," her dad nodded. Yes, that's her job. She handled it. So, gathering every ounce of courage, Alara did. She stammered out her pain to Mrs. Davins after class. The teacher listened, then gave a thin, sarcastic smile. "Alara dear, Chloe? She's a popular, bright girl. Are you sure you're not just being a little sensitive? I find that hard to believe. The world didn't just end, it shattered. If the adults wouldn't help, then she was truly, utterly alone." That night, in the darkness of her room, despair threatened to swallow her whole. This is it, she thought. But then, a tiny, fierce spark ignited within her. If no one will save me, I will save myself. Her fight back didn't start with her fists, but with her hands. She opened her sketchbook. She began to draw the bullies not as monsters, but as ridiculous creatures. Chloe with a squawking parrot's beak, her followers as chattering squirrels. On paper, their power transformed into absurdity. She reclaimed the story. Next, she changed her battlefield. At lunch, instead of hiding in the bathroom, she saw Leo, a boy always alone with his books. Her voice was a whisper. "Is that a fantasy novel?" "I love those." He looked up, surprised. A conversation began. She saw Maya, a girl who stuttered in class, drawing beautiful pictures in her notebook. "That's amazing," Alara said. A small, grateful smile was her reward. Slowly, she built a constellation of her own. They were the quiet ones, the weird ones. In the art room and the library, they found safety in their small numbers. The bully's words began to sound hollow, their shoves clumsy. Alara and her friends would share a look, a raised eyebrow, a tiny smirk, and the poison would lose its power. She had found her armor. Indifference, fortified by friendship. The final victory came at the school art fair. Alara entered a series of her drawings called The Hallway Zoo. It was a witty, critical look at school life. As she stood with her new friends, Chloe's group approached, faces set for a taunt. Chloe opened her mouth, but her eyes landed on the drawing of herself as a preening parrot. She saw the small crowd around Alara, laughing and chatting. She saw Alara herself, who met her gaze not with fear, but with a calm, unshakable confidence. The insult died in Chloe's throat. In that moment, the power dynamic didn't just shift. It evaporated. Alara was no longer a victim. She was an artist with an audience. She was a friend. She was someone. Chloe turned and walked away, her followers scrambling after her. They never bothered Alara again. Alara had learned that the world doesn't end when you're pushed out. It ends only if you choose to stay on the ground. She had asked for a lifeline and been given none. So she had learned to swim. And in doing so, she didn't just escape the deep end, she built her own shore.
If this story inspired you, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love stories like this, hit subscribe so you won't miss the next one.